Good evening and welcome to tonight's So the end of the season, Greg, is in sight now. Are players glad to see the finish line approaching?
I think it all depends on where you're at in the standings, Kevin. I mean, playoff-bound teams are eager to wrap things up, but those on the bubble probably wish they had more padding in their schedule.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then there's Oubre, and it's Kamare in at the 4th spot.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Henderson against Leonard. And that one's good by Henderson.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Leonard brings the double team. Ayton in the corner. Oubre outside. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Hits it from three-point range.
The three-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentage is looking solid.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Here's Kamare. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
And here's Miller outside. Good on the triple. Miller's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded by Thomas. And here's Sharp. He had 15 points last outing. 18 that time from Leonard.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Now here's Henderson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Ball. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded by Thomas. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. And stolen by Şengün. It's Thomas on the wing. A pull-up. Henderson, no good. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the paint, here's Oubre. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
Yeah, Oubre can get up. How about that one?
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Ball. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Miller.
Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here's Oubre. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Rockets with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Now, here's Sharp. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Şengün kicks to Miller. Shoots over Oubre. Again, the Rockets score.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Miller. Whitmore comes in for Thomas. And quickly in for Ball. Nice shot by Brooks.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Pass to Whitmore. Unloads from 13. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Whitmore. Leonard's got 7 points.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Passes it to Sharp. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith scanning the floor. Şengün no good. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Holland. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. In for the Blazers, DeAndre Ayton.
5 seconds left in the first. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer.
And a good example of why Leonard perpetually makes the all-defensive team. You are caught on the Hawaiian Islands.
And so it's Houston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Right back after this break. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Emmanuel quickly out there with Whitmore. And it's Smith. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Whitmore. And it's Portland with the rebound. Brogdon finds Brooks. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Holland no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points his last outing. And it's Smith missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man. Getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Houston making a switch. Thomas is checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here. And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, you got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Holland's checked in.
Number 27.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Inside, here's Brooks. Empty that time from Leonard.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Thomas with the ball. No scoring in this one. And it's Leonard missing. Well, interviewing former players, they say what they miss most is the camaraderie. What about you, Brent?
I would say, Kevin, right behind the camaraderie is another C word, the competition. And there's no doubt that there's only a few ways that you could ever feed that. Playing at the highest level, being a member of the National Basketball Association, that's something special. How about Brogdon showing a little bit of the bunnies there?
To the middle. Here's Quickly. Excellent defense there from Henderson. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And here is Thomas after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the three. Screen by Zubac. The Rockets with another miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Thomas. Portland making their last shot. And the shot goes down.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Quickly against Henderson. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson to the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Smith the pass to Thomas. Again, Thomas missing. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-4 run. Brogdon against Smith. Ayton in the corner. Back to Brooks. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Rockets #1.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's ball in for Kawhi Leonard. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Sharp in for Brogdon. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Henderson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Ball, the pass to Şengün. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Henderson outside. Pass to Ayton. Looks good, is good. Bucket #4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Ball. Got a hand on it. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. It takes some young guys longer.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. So for the Rockets, Leonard, he's checked in for Smith, and Miller's subbed in for Quickly. Now here is Miller. 9 points in the game so far.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Oubre outside. Shoots from 14. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Now, here's Sean. Tight defense on him. Portland no good that time either.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Miller finds Ball. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. And now just a 2-point Portland lead. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
And he banks in the layup. Brogdon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Wow, through contact, Brogdon, a nice job there. Just a will to score on that play.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Portland out in front. They're up by 4. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Right now, it's about the lack of defense, or lack thereof, giving up too many wide-open looks. I'm not seeing any heart or any hustle.
Yeah, you could just imagine what coach is telling them in the locker room.
And since we have a moment, and that's all for us, now
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Time now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got DeAndre Ayton. Scoot Henderson is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Oubre, and it's Kamare in at the 4-man position. Back to Ayton. Pass to Kamare. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
For the tie, and Miller with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Miller's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Over the last month, getting it done. First in three-point shooting and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Brogdon against Thomas. Henderson outside. Ayton a screen on ball. Drills the three-pointer. Henderson's got 7 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
Ball hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Henderson. 7 points in the game. Oubre outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Brogdon outside. Back to Henderson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the...
Man, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Miller. Thomas. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Houston. And a switch here also for Portland. Brooks checked in. Henderson looking it over. There's a good screen. Drilled from 11 feet out. Henderson's got 9. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
1:56 left in the third. Ball against Henderson. Ayton a screen on Ball. Down low. Ayton inside. Şengün's there. Houston in the lead. For 3, Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Henderson against Ball. Shoots the 3. Henderson, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Miller. Can't cash in from close range.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Henderson. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Miller outside for the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
I've been looking around. That one's off. Still out of sync.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Shots good by Miller.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Trailblazers trail by 11. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Kamare. Covered by Smith. Now the pass to Ayton. Shot from free throw range. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Rockets have looked good at the line, and they're perfect in 4-6.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Passes to Howard. It off in time, and so it's Houston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Rockets leading by 13. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Thomas is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Brogdon against Quickly. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Şengün inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. Smith, no good. Trailblazers trail by 13. Here's Banton. Another shot. And Howland gets it to go.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Thomas passes to Smith. In the corner, Şengün with it. From down in the low post, it goes. Şengün's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. Here's Banton. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets leading by 13. Şengün with a screen on Brooks. Inside, and stolen by Ayton. Brooks against quickly, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
Miller's checked in for the Rockets. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with Detroit, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Ayton against Şengün. Smith sets the pick for Şengün. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Brooks outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Henderson against quickly. Henderson outside. It's rebounded by Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Screen by Şengün. Smith the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
You know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Rockets. LaMelo Ball comes in for quickly. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Portland, down by 12. He kicks it to Oubre from downtown. Portland no good that time either. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Ball, the pass to Şengün. Over Ayton. Şengün no good. Trailblazers trail by 12. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Connects from three-point range.
Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
That one goes. Counted. And that's now 27 points from Brandon Miller.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Houston leading by 11. Şengün with a screen on Henderson. The drive-by ball. Stolen by Henderson. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. They get it back. Oubre finds Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Kamara. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Timeout.
Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. Timeout called the Rockets. They lead by 9. 1:25 left in the game. And the Rockets with possession here. Ball. Second chance effort. Here's Şengün. Ball, the pass to Şengün. Ball, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Ayton.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Got that one up quick.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Rockets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. 10-point lead. If it counts, that gives him the double-double. 10 points and 16 rebounds. Brogdon against Thomas. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Here's Benton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fourth personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers.
And he sinks the second. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. Puts it up from 15. Off target with that shot. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew,
We hope to see you.